Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hope everyone had a good day today. We are going to continue on with our playthrough of Clair, Obscur Expedition 33. We made, I think, some pretty good progress last week. Some pretty big story points kind of came out. But first, one thing that we're going to do. So, I am a very big soccer fan, especially the England League. So, Connor actually suggested it to me, and I thought it was a good idea. I have here a little prediction chart, and I thought it'd be fun to go and do it live on stream before the season starts, because this coming Saturday, or Friday actually, is the start of the season. So I figured, yeah, let's do a little prediction, and then we'll come back to it at the end of the season and see how wrong I was. There we go. Zooming in a little bit here. Um, so, champions is your first place winner. You know what? Maybe I'm going to move my camera up to here instead. Yeah, that's probably better. So, yeah, champions, your first place winner. Your Champions League spot is your second to fifth place. Your 6 and 7 is your other Europa League and Conference League, which, if you don't know much about soccer, it's basically extra tournaments you can get into based upon finishing well in the league. Then you have 8th to 12th, kind of your mid tier, so there's 20 teams total. You got lower mid table, and then you have your end here, which is relegation. So the way soccer works is you have basically top league, T1. So it's called Premier League. Then there's multiple leagues underneath. Basically, at the end of every year, you have the teams that are the bottom three go down a tier, and then the top three from the lower leagues, not the top league, will move on up. Just to make it easier, there's 3 teams up and 3 teams down. So I believe that, let's see, how am I going to, do I just want to start with, yeah, I'm just going to go across. So my team that I support is Arsenal. I do believe I have predicted that this is going to be our year. It's gotta be. There's gonna be definitely some tough competition, no doubt about it. But I gotta believe, since we've been second for the past couple of years, we've been in the running for a while now. We're in a really good spot. So I think it's best that I gotta put them up there. Aston Villa. I have them. It's gonna be close because I do predict they could squeeze into Champions League. So I'm gonna have them a little bit lower on the from the second to fifth tier. To me, they're gonna be more towards that fifth or even like a sixth spot. But for right now, I think I'm putting them at fifth. Bournemouth. Now this one could be tricky because Bournemouth has lost a lot of players, especially in their defense. They brought a few in, but the quality of players they have lost is pretty high. So there's still time they could bring more people in, but at this right now at this time, I gotta put them a lot lower than what they did. So I have them lower mid table. I know they stretched a lot last year, but like I said, I think with them losing so many of their defense, it's gonna be hard to keep the goals out from the back. Brentford, again, they've lost a couple big name players, and I just don't see that what they've brought in is gonna be enough. I also have them. I think I've got predicted here. I think I went Bournemouth 13th, Brentford 14th. I do have them a lot lower. Brighton. Brighton are a team now that always seem to. They have a good, definitely behind the scene philosophy for signing players. Even when they seem to sell one of their top end players, they bring in someone that is from a tier 2 team from France, Spain, Germany, from somewhere that just fills the spot perfectly. But I do have them just below Villa. I can see them being 6th or 7th. Burnley. This is one of the teams that have been promoted this year. They've been in and out over the past while. The problem right now with the tier 2 league in England and the league above it in the Premier League is that gap is just so large. Those teams that are already in the Prem get so much more money. The players that they attract are so much better. So it's very, very difficult for the teams that are down below when they come up to stay up. And especially the past couple of years, it's basically been the same 3 teams that go up or the same 3 teams that go down. So for that, I haven't paid too close attention to the transfers that they brought in for new players, but I don't believe there's been anything huge, so I do have them going down. Chelsea. One of our rivals, being an Arsenal fan. But again, they've done a lot of business. And I don't know how, but their business model is always buy more wingers. That's all they seem to do 90% of the time is they get a new set of wingers, and they sell them within the next year or two. But the way they've been playing this summer and winning the Club World Cup, they did look really well. They destroyed PSG, who was the Champions League winner from one of the tournaments. So I think I have them just above Villa at 4th. I think Chelsea definitely could be top 4 this year. Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is a tough one right now. They have, I think, 2 or 3 guys that are their main players, but they're being linked to transferring out from their team. And we're getting late in the window, so it would be tough to get a really good replacement. So I'm going through my prediction of them still losing 1 or 2 of them. So I've got them in the mid-table, higher mid-table, but I've got them at the end. I have them in 12th. I think they're 13th. So it's going to be close here, but I think I'm going to put them the way I'm going to have 13th. They could definitely still surprise a few people, but yeah, like they did just win the Community Shield earlier on the weekend, which was cool. Or last weekend, depending on when this maybe a little clip will go up. But I still think long term they're still going to kind of really struggle, but they're going to be the team that's going to cause a lot of struggle. A lot of the top teams, if they're not careful, they can definitely punish you. So I feel like they're gonna it's gonna be a struggle season, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I think they're gonna what actually will help them is them not being in the Europe competition. They with their links to one of their owner is also part owners for a team in France that had a lot of like sanctions put against them, and because of that, they kind of this team also got punished. Yeah, so it's gonna be close. You know, maybe I am gonna put them up one. Yeah, I'm gonna put them up one, but again, it's there close to they're gonna be mid table. Everton, they've been kind of in a weird spot lately. Like they should be a lot better than what they are, but they've been doing some moves right now. So again, I think they're kind of in that Crystal Palace spot where it's gonna be a long season, but they shouldn't be in too bad of spot. So I've got them just above Palace. They've been pretty low the past couple years, but I think it's Moyes is their current coach right now. I think he's once he gets a proper set of games with them, it will help them quite a bit. I'm just quickly looking up to make sure I got the coach right. Everton. Moyes, yes. And they did just get Jack Grealish on loan for the year, which again, I think that's pretty good. So hopefully he can do well. Nottingham Forest. Now they had no right doing as well as they did last year. No right. They were one of the newer teams within the past couple of years that been promoted, and they were able to stay up. And then all of a sudden they jumped up. I think it was like 7th last year, which is outstanding. They were even top 5 for quite a long time. So they did very well. Now, are they going to be able to do that again this year? I don't think they'll be able to do as well, but I do think they're going to do, again, I do think they're going to surprise people. They've got some really good signings coming in that I do believe will help them. I have them at 9th. So I think I'm going to put them in 9th. Fulham. Or for a while, as what people are saying, is Arsenal 2.0. Because feels like half their starting lineup used to play for Arsenal at one point. They got a decent little team. They've always been kind of around that mid-table. And I think, again, they're going to be fitting at that mid-table. Leeds, a team that's been out of the Prem for a couple of years. They were in the Prem for about, I think, 2 or 3. So they seem to be in and out, in for 2-3 years and out for 2 or 3 years. And now they've come back in. Have they done enough in the window? I don't think so. I did hear that even though they got promoted near the end of last year, they almost end up firing their coach, which is pretty wild. So I also have them getting relegated again. Liverpool. Liverpool is Connor's team that he cheers for. I have them in 2nd. They won last year, so congrats to them. And I think they've had one of the most aggressive windows in a long time. with the amount they're spending, not even just the amount of players that they are bringing in and the top end players that they're bringing in has been just great. Been fantastic. I know that with their winnings, and last year they didn't hardly spend anything last year for transfers, so that really helped with their profit margins with like the rules and regulations. So they've been able to do a lot. They have let some people go with for a decent little chunk of money, but I think they're all good moves. They are going to be a one heck of a team to beat this year, I think. Manchester City, they are in an awkward spot where they've got some absolute outstanding players, just great, and then they've got some solid players where right now I think they're in a transition where they're no longer the first place team and everyone else is below them. For many years, they've just been absolutely dominant. Now, have they been squeezing through some legal issues, kind of some gray areas, I'm sure, but they are still a top team. But I've got them in fourth. I think Chelsea's gonna squeeze above them. Just the way from watching them play this summer, we'll see. Like I said, they're still a giant team. They're still top, even though they're no longer the only giant. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, I think are just as good. And actually, right now, the three other teams here may be better. It's gonna be difficult between Chelsea and City, but I think Arsenal and Liverpool are now the two big ones. Liverpool, we may be entering the Liverpool era of the massive giants. That's what it definitely seems to be. I'm just hoping that's Arsenal. We can at least compete. Then you got the other Manchester team, Manchester United. Now they had one of their worst seasons ever last year, where they were, I think they finished 15th, 16th. So like they were almost in the relegation battle for position wise on the table. Points wise, they were never going down, but they did awful. So many transitions, lots of egos, lots of conflicts. So I don't see them doing as bad as last year, but I don't think they're still good. They're still living off of their name. You know, Manchester United, one of the biggest football teams known by name in the world. I believe they are just gonna squeeze in to the higher mid-table. They've done some moves this summer. A lot of money spent for some players where, you know, I know they need them, but I would have liked to have seen the money kind of spread out a little bit more. But hey, I'm not the one in charge. So we'll see how those go. I know there've been a few links still here in the next few weeks. Maybe some more will come in, but at the moment, I think I've got them ninth. Newcastle. Now, Newcastle's in a really weird spot right now. They also have one of their main forwards being linked to leave. I don't know what's going on. I've seen it's now, it's all online. Who knows? Excuse me. What's all true? That I guess a while last, I think winter, he asked that he wants to move on. They agreed, you know, yes, we'll move you on next summer. Let's finish the season well. I think they finished again in the top like 7 last year, so they're in Europe again. But they haven't moved him on, and I guess he's now kind of upset with that. So he's training away from the team. So I don't know what's all going on there, but they are they are a troublesome one. I think even if they do lose that main striker, overall they're still a really good team. So I've got them 7. I think even if they lose that, even if they lose that forward, I think they're still good enough to be the 7th spot. Now Spurs. Spurs is Arsenal's biggest rival, North London. They also had a absolutely horrendous year last year, but they did win the Europa League. So, even though they finished, they finished just below United, so I think they were 16th. They won a Europe trophy, which was their first ever, which is pretty wild. I still think they're going to struggle. They've done some decent moves. I'm trying not to be from bias perspective, but I believe I put them in 10th. So I think they're just going to be behind United there. Who do we got left here? Sunderland. So Sunderland is the 3rd team that came up from the league underneath, from the championship. I'm going out on a limb, or a whim, sorry, that they're going to break the streak of the 3 up and 3 down. They're gonna survive. I think they're gonna be the 17th team that survives this year. They've done some pretty smart business. They've brought in some young guys, but the other big part too is they brought in some experienced guys, which I think people really undervalue in the Prem, especially the teams that are coming up. I think that's going to help them quite a bit. So I'm predicting that they're going to stay up. West Ham, they've been struggling past a little bit here, and again, I think they're still going to struggle. I don't think they're... So if you also notice here, we have 2 teams left. One team's got to go in the relegation, and it's going to be between West Ham and Wolves. I don't think it's going to be West Ham. I think West Ham is going to struggle. I think it's going to be a long season for them. I believe I put them right above. Yep. Right in there. 14th. But I am going to predict that Wolves are going to go down. They have lost one of their main forwards. They've lost a couple other guys. They have not really brought in much in. Again, the transfer window is still open. There could be still some time. But I think they're going to struggle. I do believe it's going to be tough. So this is my final prediction. Arsenal going to win the league. I think Liverpool and Chelsea have really good chances of winning the Champions League. I mean, even us and City, any of us 4 could win the Champions League this year. And I think the relegation are going to be Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. If you are also a soccer fan like me, comment down below. See what you disagree with my predictions. Comment what you think is going to happen, or predict what's going to happen, and we'll check. We can chat, and we can come back at the end of the season and see how things were. So I think that's going to be it. Do a quick little screenshot. Yep. And just like that, I'll get um I'll let Connor and Eddie know that, you know, there'll be basically the first, geez, we're already 7:30. First 25 minutes of this stream is going over some soccer things. And going back to here. Let's get over to Clair Obscur. Maybe a little bit of a shorter one today. Probably play for about an hour. I do have to go do something at 8:30. I tried to get on a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But we'll get a good hour more into the game today. There we go. I am still under. To me, this is game of the year still. Just outstanding. Visually, it's great. Story's been great. Been interesting. Just staring off into the to number 33. Oh right. Okay, what? Okay, now I've got this Verso. I gotta see what weapons fit him. So this one. So it doesn't have any. So basically, no elements, just physical. Based on vitality's scale, at least off the weapon. Hmm. I do think that, you know what? Since at least right now, it's a lot of things seem to scale off vitality. Let's give him a lot of vitality stats. Yeah, everyone needs some health. So, you know what? So let's do like 10 points into might. Maybe 35 in the health, and then the rest here. I think that's pretty good. I guess I probably should put a little bit into some defenses. Oh well. Do one into there. Okay, the skills for him. It's from fire, okay. Deals low. That's my marking shot. Fizzled in one hit. Gives more perfection. Applies powerful at allies. Leadership. Gives 2 to 4 AP to others. Ooh, that could be nice. Deal extreme light damage to all enemies. 5 hits. Can ooh. Reveal status. Very high single target light damage. Okay, so he's light. I think I want to go to the right side. Increases rank to A and refills all AP, but sets self health to 1. Huh. Interesting. I think I like the right side just a little bit more. Okay, 17 unlocks. So you can do this one. What's this middle part here? Very high single light damage. I think I'm gonna go to the powerful leadership. Deals extreme light damage on me. That does interest me. And I'll kind of work on getting these two. Berserker Slash and Burden. Miles at 3. I'm gonna wait. Should need 1 more point because I want to get the Grim Harvest. Or I think I'm saving up for L for the fire. Guess I'm also getting to the point where is fire going to be the main source of stacking anymore? So let's some earth, ice. You know, I might end up switching to some lightning. It's light damage. I think it's a little different than lightning. No, I think physical still. Great, the best. So, yeah, let's go for the rest. Go through Forgotten Battlefield to continue to the monolith. Okay. That's not skipping a rock. It's throwing a rock.
I'm really sorry it didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
Mm. Gustav. It's his book. His journal. Level unlocked. When?
Head for the monolith, through the quarry to the north.
Let us get wet.
Monolith to the north. Oh, it's a little bit further, okay. I will go through this. Nope. Thought maybe he could like do some sort of smashing thing. Oh, it's right there. I thought it was further away. Guess not.
Everyone okay?
Nope. Forgotten battlefield.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Okay, is it just give me a 1? No, no. Gradient counter. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended the gradient counter. Press R T to run. God damn. Okay.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Okay. Not seeing a whole lot right now here. Thought maybe there'd be something up there. Guess not.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Ooh, a few things here. Can't tell if these things are aggressive or not. Yeah, they are. If the enemies to fight, but they are. Okay.
Flames that rave.
Let the ink flow.
Let's carve a path.
Gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry your dodge. Higher perfection rank increases his damage. Some skills have additional effects at specific perfection ranks. Taking damage removes 1 perfection rank per turn. Once per enemy turn. Okay.
Careful now.
Okay.
Damn.
Let the ink flow.
Not looking good.
Just try it.
Oh, too early. Oh, just straight up one hits him.
Take cover.
I'm just pairings. I'm bad at. I am just bad at.
I'm ready. A storm is coming.
No.
Not looking good. Lightning, strike. I'll do it.
Oh, can they all do the gradient block? Nope. We try Valiant. Just take him out.
Roma is flowing.
Ready to strike. Faster.
Ready to evade.
Damn it. Damn it.
Careful, Verso. Roma is flowing.
Damn, he's slow.
Please survive.
Brace yourselves.
Please survive.
Okay, there we go.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
New weapon. Well, that's for her. Oh, yeah, shoot two. Damn, that's stun till always apply. Consume one moon charge on turn start to recover 20% of each. It's pretty good. She needs a weapon ASAP. That's alright. Even she needs a little bit of an upgrade soon. But I did. I want to put this in here. Yep. Marking shot. Yeah. Perfect.
Feel the burn.
Ready to strike. Faster.
Please survive.
A storm is coming. Lightning. Strike.
Let's
Ooh,
spill
close.
some ink.
Okay. Some weapons finally start coming. I see what's for her. Shots to an additional. I mean, abilities aren't great, but at least it's a lot of damage. So it seems to be physical.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Flames. Rain.
Ready to strike. Faster. Just try it.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
My sword is death.
Okay, so my owl is definitely my like now huge damage dealer. Rest. Hmm. No, that's good enough for me. Need more. More. Let's do more. Boom.
Flames. Rain.
Hmm. Whatever this item is, I hope it's worth it. Let's go in the middle, I guess. Very nice.
Faster.
Okay.
Watch out.
No, I. Hold on. Alright, we're going left.
Not looking good.
Hmm.
Nice.
Just try it.
Damn, he survived that.
Not impressed.
Okay, he's stunned. He can't do anything.
On me.
No, I dodged it.
A storm is coming.
Or countered.
Finesse and grace. Flames. Rain.
Feel the burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. So make sure I had enough fire there to or burn damage. Right here.
Nice.
Point to character. Okay. Nothing else over here. Feel like there should be more over here though. I think this hole. Down here. Okay, I'll probably end up doing something to opening that up. Gotcha. Or we'll come back through the other way. Pressed up. I mean, might as well use them if I've got them here. Oh. And then where'd that come from? I didn't see anyone.
I'm ready.
Okay. You're the big guy.
Let the ink flow.
Seems like at least a good start. I think that should be enough. Fire burn on him.
Ready to evade.
Just try it.
Let the ink flow. Feel the burn.
I'm ready. My sword is death.
There we go. He's flowing right now. Just don't like the way that looks. Let's get everyone up to. Yeah, I got speed going up. New skill, revenge. Previous turn. Okay, so I don't really use Pierce. Let's do that. Don't really use that. It's only low. Guess I might as well add at least a few of these. Hmm. Sure. I don't have her in my team right now. I assume this can be some sort of little mini boss. You may leave. Attention speaking. You're awake. It's surprising. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Guess not. Pity. I hope to return with more important matters. But instead I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean? I really don't have time for this. Probably for the best, so you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. Weird. Weird.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Okay. One there. One there. There we go. Unlocks that little, basically, chest for an item.
What have we here?
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Wait. No, okay, sorry. Boss fight.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Oh boy.
Are you hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
That is bad up there. Worse down here.
Ready?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Gotta start with some damage. Okay. Now let's see if some thunder does a little bit more.
Lightning strike!
And yeah,
1,000, man. It's okay.
my sword is death.
Watch out, my elf. Let's carve a path.
I don't know how to dodge that one. Yeah.
Use your fire. That's better.
Damn. Damn, that's so many attacks. Okay.
Careful now.
So weird to have that jump in the middle there.
That hurts. I'll do it.
No. Damn it, too early.
Fast. Not impressed. Bring it on.
What? Just kill me. Let me restart. Nope, not even bother. They only have one person. Why would I just send in one person? I know she can't do anything. I'm assuming at some point I will get enough for the 2 teams. But until then. Don't think there's anything that can be aimed for. Aside of some fire weakness. Straight up kills, right? So many attacks.
Lightning, strike.
That's better.
Careful, Verso.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Really is just a support. I don't really have anything. You know what? Bring my L back up then.
Let's go again.
Nice.
Lightning, strike.
Ready to parry.
Said jump. Damn it. Then
Careful,
pushed it too late. You really don't like her, do you?
Faster.
I can do it. Flames, rain.
Let us stain them.
Blue neck, careful.
Too early.
Flames, rain.
Careful, Verso.
There we
Let's
go.
push forward.
Why don't we slow him a little bit?
Ready to strike. Here we go.
Okay. No! Hit that. Okay. Like defenseless.
Watch out, my L.
There we go.
Flames, rain.
Okay. Getting the hang of it. Not getting hit. Okay.
I would have lived.
Flames,
Yeah.
engulf my blade.
Is that enough? It is. Okay, for at least for phase one. I'm assuming it's 2 phases. Or it leaves and then we find him later on. Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Careful now.
Okay.
Not impressed.
Okay, so this second one of those. so many attacks. Oh my goodness. Just what was that? Okay.
Ready? Here's your card.
Ooh, went way too early. Oh, I almost had.
Let's gamble.
It's almost perfect.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Okay. Retry.
Just try it.
Oh, what am I doing? That's way too early. That's more burn, right? Yeah. A little bit of fire weakness, so burn's gonna hurt even more. There you go. Perfect.
Ready to strike.
So I should have done powerful.
Just try it.
Flames, engulf my blade. Let's dance.
And
Maximum damage.
yeah.
Let us stay.
Damn, that's a big ass move. Okay. A lot of damage there. Do a regular attack.
Take cover.
Okay, that's fine. He's got to jump again. Beautiful.
No time to lose.
Gift everyone. Ooh, very nice.
Flames, rain.
Just so many to dodge. Okay, the burn should.
Let the ink flow.
You know what? Ooh, I don't have 3. Okay. Item.
Don't fall.
seen that. Okay, that's fine. Fine.
Incoming.
Let us stain them.
Healing with my owl.
Begins.
Watch out, my owl.
Okay.
I'll use your fire.
Let the ink flow.
Careful now.
Ah.
Ready to strike. Just try it. Time to end this.
That hurts.
Oh, thanks.
What does that mean? Stat effect that prevent the character from being healed. If character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. Okay.
A storm is coming. Careful, Mael.
That's going well.
I'm ready. Let's push forward.
Almost there. At least I still have a feeling another phase at the end. Edge coming. Okay, we're getting there.
Flames.
Oh, what am I doing? That's way too early. Yikes. Boom. Good.
Feel the burn.
Flames. Rain.
Watch out, my elf.
No margin for error.
Um, it's 3 burn. You know, touching's supposed to be a lot here. Oh yeah, there we go. 7k damage.
Take cover.
No.
Ready to strike. Here we go.
Please survive.
Careful, Verso.
There we go. Okay.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
Not looking good.
Flames. Rain.
Cut him down.
I gotta take the damage.
Ready to carry.
No margin for error.
I want this one.
And yeah.
Let's carve a path.
Should be big damage, right? I think it's gonna be more.
And yeah. Flames. Rain.
Watch out, my elf.
Ah. Okay, invert. No more healing.
I'll do it.
Keep thinking there's an attack between the second jump, but it's not. Damn it.
I'm ready. Flames, engulf my blade.
Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Here we go.
Flames, rain. Caught up.
Okay. Whoa. Take his own weapon? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One extra hit. Oh. Very nice. A lot of XP. Hell yeah.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Oh, it's for him. It's not for my L. Damn it. I mean, I can't complain. Adds lightning. Lay again after. I don't know what that means. But it is also off of vitality as well. It's vitality scaling. Oh, okay. Right, at death store. Oh, that's not new. Oh, that one is. Base attack has one extra hit. Oh! On applying shell, its duration increase. Okay, that's cool. Might switch that out for. The only thing is, how often am I auto attacking basically? Or basic attack? If anyone, it's gonna be him that's doing it more. So it could be going like that. And then instead of AP per, just starts with 4. I like that. Totally forgot about revenge. That would have been so much more helpful for guys switched with that move. Is there anything else here, down here before I go up? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it.
Interesting.
And I think that's gonna be a good spot to call it there for today. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. Subscribe. Don't forget to check out the link tree in the description. It is linked to all Nerdy Misfits related content, whether it's on the gaming channel or the podcast that's hosted by Connor and Matt. Tomorrow's episode, I actually don't know if I have what tomorrow's episode is about. At the moment, I do not. So I will also be finding out tomorrow morning what the episode is about. Release at 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel as well. That's the main channel. Nerdy Misfit Podcast, that's run by Matt and Connor. Pretty cool dudes. And I think that's it for me for tonight. I'll be back on next week, next Tuesday, every Tuesday. Have a good night.